Christine Jorgensen, who used to answer to George, creates quite a stir as she returns home to New York from Copenhagen. Christine hit the headlines following the series of operations in Denmark that transformed her from a boy into a girl.
Christine Jorgensen was born a male. She was described in her high school annual as a clever lad. Though outwardly a boy, Christine was sexually disturbed. The story of her later discovery and transformation electrified the world. It was the first chapter in a new outlook toward the transsexual phenomenon. Is this a legal operation in the United States yet?
Oh, yes. Oh, certainly. You know, they're doing it at Johns Hopkins now in Baltimore.
Heavens to Betsy.
Yes, and they're doing it at the University of Minnesota Medical School. They've done 5 cases, to the best of my knowledge, at University of California Medical School.
Thanks for coming. You know, Pat's leaving tomorrow.
Where's he going?
Out of the country. She is going out of the country. Gonna practice medicine as a woman. I think it would be good to see each other.
Oh, Joe, I'm frightened. I don't think I can handle seeing her.
Let me prepare you, okay? Pat's a woman now. Very feminine. Hair, clothes, makeup. Not at all the Pat you knew.
In the past, 2020 has done stories of adults who've changed their gender. Here are some of their memories.
My earliest memories are from when I was 6 or 7 years old.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Well, you just know that you're different, and you know, maybe a desire to just dress like other girls. When you know that it's wrong, boys don't do that.
I certainly did not feel comfortable wearing makeup, wearing jewelry, high heels, things like that were agony.
You were not a girly girl, by any sense.
I was a tomboy, that's for sure.
I've always known that I was a woman. Unfortunately, I just did not have the privilege of having that anatomy at birth.
How old were you when you first began to feel different?
I knew for a fact by the time I was 3 that I was different, that I wanted to be a boy, that I really was a boy.
If someone asked me why I used to be a boy and now I'm a girl, I would say that I have a girl brain and a boy body, and I think like a girl, but I just have a boy body, and it's different than you.
Is it okay to be different?
Yes.
You like it? Because why?
It's okay to be different. It's okay to be different because it just matters who you are. It doesn't matter if you're different than anybody else. It just matters if you're having a good time and you like who you are.
5-year-old Jacob LeMay is fierce. He loves karate and dogs and spaceships and playing with his sisters.
So 2 sisters and you're the brother, right?
Yeah.
Were you always the brother?
Not always.
What were you before?
They're a sister.
Her need to play boy roles and her need to be seen or spoken to as a boy at home became very persistent and very consistent. Those are the hallmarks of a possibly transgender child: consistence, persistence, and insistence. And she was meeting all those markers.
Many doctors who work with transgender kids now support families making the transition at an early age.
We have a long history of children who have been shut down and told, no, you can't be a boy, or no, you're not a girl. We know those kids suffer, and there's a host of bad health outcomes.
What's going on?
Hi.
What?
I want you to do me a favor.
What?
Reach behind you, behind that pillow.
Come on, what'd you do this time?
Just reach behind the pillow. There's a bag. Open the bag.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
What is it?
I was born Nico and I changed to Nikki and Nicole at 10.
One of the questions that was asked of her was, what if you weren't on hormone blockers and you did get the male characteristics? How would you feel? And she thought about it for a second and she looked up and said, I would want to die. And I really believe that she means that.
I'm an FTM, which means female to male, which means I was born female, but I feel male. I've always just felt like a guy, like I should be a guy. I don't know, I just thought I was a lesbian because I was female and liked women until recently I heard about the term transgendered, which made more sense. It just was exactly how I was feeling. I think it's hard to be me because people are just so misinformed on what being transgendered is.
It's been really great. I feel a lot happier now. I'm more confident. I feel like it's easier for me to make friends now, you know, and I used to be really shy and self-conscious, but I'm not anymore, and it's been really positive.
I knew that I was trans when I was 3. I just knew in my head and in my heart that I was supposed to be a girl.
And she's recently made the decision to undergo sex reassignment surgery.
I feel like it's going to give me almost a sense of closing that I feel like I've needed for a long time.
So I don't understand how you know that you should be something different. Like when you're little, when you're 3.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's just one of those things that you know.
Being transgender isn't without controversy, especially when it comes to teens undergoing the life-altering sex reassignment surgery.
But you're only 17.
Mm-hmm.
Teenagers change their minds a lot. Are you sure you're ready to make such a commitment?
Absolutely. This has always been what I needed. This has always been, like I said, my light at the end of the tunnel.
How long have you been thinking about this moment?
Well, I was asking my dad. I would ask him when I was probably 4. I would come up to him in tears. I don't know, I'd be in little diapers and I'd be like, Daddy, when do I get to get rid of my penis? What's wrong with me?
We were with the family on surgery day. Her puzzle, as she calls it, now complete.
Everything went really well, and it didn't take as long as we thought. It's amazing weight off of our shoulders.
Weeks later, back at the family home in Maine, Nicole is prepping for another big transition.
Today is all about getting ready for college. It's all about packing up the last of my stuff. My room's a mess right now because I've just been tearing it apart. Just call me. I will.
These days, the most pressing thing on Nicole's mind? Passing midterms.
I'm happy. I like it. I got my hair done today. I got my makeup on. I'm happy. I'm Nicole. I'm incredibly happy.